Alright, so I thought I'd do a bit of an overview on what I've changed with my build in the past month or so. As you can see now, I've got Spectres. The reason for those is they have insane auras. Way better than you can scale yourself. And actually, if you remove totems from your build, which I dislike, I hate putting down totems, it doesn't actually cost you a lot to put them in your build. But I've kind of invested a little bit more into them than I wanted to. But yeah, anyway. So I've got the big turtle, which gives you a really good determination aura. It also gives you 5% reduced additional damage taken as well. I've got the forest tiger, a perfect forest tiger, which gives you haste and gives you frenzy charges on hit. I've got the grey sky as well. Can't remember what that's called, spirit warrior or something. Yeah, it gives you grace, and since I've got iron, what's it called? Iron reflexes, then I turn that evasion into armor. And then we've got the expensive dude, which is the perfect naval officer, who basically tries to kill you every 25 seconds. He does this massive tidal wave over the whole entire screen, and you just can't see anything. So I don't know who designed that on a GGG team, but good troll. It has killed me a few times against Sirus when I just couldn't see anything. And I'll show you guys what it's like against Sirus. I'll show you a map killing Shaper, not killing Elder, and then killing Sirus. And then I've got an animated guardian as well. Animated guardian's got Kingmaker, so he gives 10 fortification. Perfect naval officer also has plus 10 fortification, so together me and all my minions have 20 fortification. And perfect naval officer he also gives precision as well. So that means I can drop my precision aura, and which is great. So the auras I'm running are, as you can see, Purity of Elements, Pride, Petrified Blood, Warbanner, Blood and Sand, and Warbanner. Oh, I was running another one. Oh yeah, Hero to Purity as well. Yeah. So yeah, gear is pretty similar. So it's just the South Poison Boneshatter build. Same max, same gloves, same. I've got Tailwind boots now because I don't need the Void Shock boots because I got Purity of Elements, and I've got a fourth Vow because I'm South Poison. It's great for me to have low chaos resistance. I've only got 34 or something, which goes up every time I South Poison. But the higher my chaos resistance is, the less I heal off the poisons on me. So fourth Vow kind of stops me taking big damage from chaos hits, which was a problem for me for a bit. So it's not the best. You could probably have a better result with a good rare or something, but especially because the regenerate 3% of life per second is a really annoying mod on this, because you can't take the 15% increase life mastery. But yeah, does its job. I've got a 6 link of minions here, so I've got Ray Spectre and Animate Guardian in a 6 link, and then just supported by just giving them life and stuff. So Meat Shield, Elemental Army, Empower, and Minion Life. With the level 4 Empower, my Ray Spectre, and I've got a Corrupted, so this is 2 level of Socketed Minion Gems. Ideally it will be +1 to Socketed Gems, which will give me another 2 levels on my Spectre, but it's not. So so it gives me level 79 Spectre, which is okay. If you can get your Spectre if you can get your Ray Spectre gem to level 25, it gives you another Spectre. Gives you the maximum of 3, and that's the highest it goes, so it doesn't go any higher after that. But the extra levels gives your Spectres a lot more health and a lot better auras. And Animate Guardians level, yeah, whatever. And then yeah, just the normal 6 link on. So I've got Boneshatter Complex Trauma, which I find is like the best for mapping. Ruthless, multi-strike instead of fortify. Awaken physical damage, close combat, and vile toxins. Leap slam by itself, don't really need it on faster attacks because I got combat rush, and I've also, I'll show you later, but I've got a duelist ascendancy, another duelist ascendancy that gives me 20% more attack speed, so I jump around really fast anyway. Convocation, which is great, especially for the turtle who's so slow. I mean, if you can check out how slow he is, like, it's like barely moves, and he's hasted. You know, what is that? So you have to like constantly use convocation to get him like on you. But it's alright, because if you get it further enough away, he sort of teleports to you, so it's not too bad. Tainted Pact, of course, with Death Attunement to give me another Spectre. Some rings are crafted. Oh, one ring I crafted, one I brought. I got vulnerability on hit. I know it sucks to have like a vulnerability on hit instead of like an actual curse, like a cast on damage taken curse or whatever. I just don't really have the gem slots for it, for cast on damage taken setup, just because I'm using so many auras. And I have to use like Blood and Sand, for instance. That's another aura I have, Blood and Sand. To mix in with my ascendancies I've got, which I'll show you soon. So yeah, Ancestral Cry, of course, yeah, all that stuff, and yeah, just a normal Stygian Vice. I got Progenesis, don't need it, I just had it early in the lead. How much are these worth now? Yeah, 100 and something divines. Yeah, so I brought it early in the league just in case I wanted it, because I thought they'd spike prices, and it did, so it's really good with Petrified Blood, so I just have it. This is not necessary for the build. I've got a Life Flask, just gives life to me and minions. This was great when I was struggling with my minion health, and I really did struggle. I've lost over 100 div of minions, so I've lost like 7 perfect naval officers, and I like 12 div each, and like 4 or 5 of the perfect tigers, and I like 5 div each. And I've lost a couple of animate guardians as well, and a few div. Well, the current one's about 6 div or whatever. Oh yeah, I should tell you, it's also, so the animate guardian, he gives me the damage aura with Laircast helm. It's 50% increased damage. He also gives, he's got Garb the ephemeral on, so your action speed cannot be modified below base value, which is really sick too. So Animate Guardian does a lot. It's just a standard minion Animate Guardian. Just copied them. And yeah. So I'll show you my passive tree. This is it at the moment. So I am Primal. And I'll show you. Okay, so I've gone life now. So it looks like I've gone for more survivability over damage. It looks like it's the first time I've opened my tree in a while. Yeah, I got this. This is pretty crucial to having enough mana to run all your auras. So just get one of the 50% auras, give them increased reservation efficiency, and you're away. I put in this duel because I was having problems with my minions dying, even though they're pretty high level. Like they didn't die for a long time, and then I did an Elder Slayer map, and they all just got wiped out by Althus Mean. So I wanted this node that gives like +10 to chaos resistance. They also give it all, but this is really good for this build because it's life from death. Minions recover 4% of life on minion death. So I have Herald of Purity on, and it like constantly spawns minions, and they're not very high HP. So if you're eating shit, those will die first and heal your minions you actually care about. and I haven't had any minions die since I've got this. So that's two things that are great. Golden rule, yeah, need that for self-poison. I'll link my tree down in the description so you can have a look at it. Just normal, others are just normal nodes for self-poison, Boneshatter. So this is my, I'm pretty lucky. This is my watches right here. So 8% additional physical damage reduction while affected by determination, which is huge. 10% of physical damage from hits taken as lightning damage, which is huge as well. 12%. Basically, that's just 12% more damage. Now, one of the big reasons I wanted to use the minions was because the Pride minion has just a level 40 Pride aura, just like immediately, basically. But that doesn't actually work with this Watcher's Eye, so I had to go back to using Pride myself. Because if you have a look at it, it says 12% chance to deal double damage while using Pride. Whereas the other one is while affected by determination. So, which makes perfect sense because obviously Pride's an aura that only affects enemies, so yeah. So this is my Forbidden Flesh. It's Challenger. So Challenger gives like, let's see what Challenger gives. So Challenger gives 20%, well, it gives Challenger charges, right? It gives you the opportunity to have Challenger charges if you're running Blood and Sand. You get a charge every time you kill someone if you're in Sand stance, every charge, and a 20% chance to have a charge if you're in Blood stance. You can switch between them. So I'm in Blood stance now because it's red, and up there will be red, and then Sand stance. So one does more area damage, and the other one does more like just straight up. Wait. Yeah, more area damage, less area effect. The other one's less area damage and more area effect. So yeah, anyway, so one's for clearing, one's for killing bosses, basically. And yeah, so those give Challenger charges. Now, you can get up to 10 of them, and each charge gives you 2% more attack speed and 2% more movement speed. So basically 20% more damage and 20% more fast, you know, when you're running around. So it's, I think, a really good, oh yeah, also, it's a really good ascendancy for this. I was going with the Impale one, but I let that go because I wanted more poisons on me. So this is, yeah, so I got this as well, which makes me immune to bleeding because my helmet has higher armor than evasion, which is great. Even though it doesn't really matter because I'm self-poisoned, so I usually out-heal the bleeding. My that which is taken is pretty sweet. I don't really need the instant leech, but the chance to suppress spell damage is great. And also it gives me, while there are at least 5 nearby allies, me and nearby allies have Onslaught. So basically, I'm always got 5 allies nearby because I've got my 4 Spectres and my Guardian. So that means we all have Onslaught, which is great. And that's all that really matters on that, just those 2 stats, is a suppress and Onslaught. It's just a shiny Fane, can't be stunned. Oh yeah, can't it? Yeah, I'll share it. I'll link the tree anyway so you can see that. Oh, this is crucial actually. This is crucial for keeping your minions alive, is Consecrated Ground when you're stopped and having it linger. Once I got this, I noticed my my minions got really tanky as well. So definitely chuck that in if you're going for one of these builds. And yeah, I mean everything else is pretty boring. Oh yeah, charms. What have I got? I've forgotten what I've got. Oh yeah, 12% mana reservation efficiency. Obviously, it's because I've got a shit ton of auras. And you don't need any other modifier, just having 12% is great. But I've got 6% additional physical damage reduction for minions because it was the only useful one I could see. That was like not really expensive. Gained adrenaline for 4 seconds of cool. For 4 seconds when you reach low life. So that's what I use to. That's why I've got my light flask pretty much. It's what I use to permanently have adrenaline in maps. I did a video on that. So yeah, basically, I'll show you now. So yeah, I'm on low life right now. Right, so I'm on low life. Now if I use my flask, it'll instantly give me adrenaline. See? And I run around and I can use my flask again. And I got adrenaline. Especially because I use blood rage. But yeah. See, constantly got adrenaline. Every time I press it, I got adrenaline. Anyway. So that's the adrenaline tech, and adrenaline's huge. It says it in there, yeah, it gives 100% increased damage, 25% increased attack and movement speed, and 10% additional physical reduction, which is big as well, by the way. So that all that 100% increased damage and 25% increased attack and movement speed, that all gets like times 1.2 by the more attack speed on the challenger charges that I get from my ascendancy, which is a big reason I went for that. And then third one is chance to suppress spell damage, and banner skills have no reservation, which is my war banner skill. So this is my defensive thing, and you can see I have 100% suppression, and breezes are pretty capped. And oh yeah, I've got no stats. So that's the big thing, guys. So you see, I'm pretty dumb. I'm not the smartest bloke, you know. Not very dexterous as well. So I had to get. I almost forgot to tell you. I had to get Elegant Hubris and allocate Supreme Ostentation so I can ignore attribute requirements. I got one that gives me 10% life on this node here, which is good. But yeah, needed that so I can run Spectres basically. Otherwise, you just can't afford the intelligence unless you can find a smarter way to get intelligence. Anyway, I'll show you a map. I do hobbies. So I'll show you a map and then 2 boss fights. I'll probably feed in them, so you'll get to have a good laugh. I don't usually go into the Wildwood, because when running Harbingers, it just slows you down. It also doesn't affect Harbinger drops, although it does affect the drops that the Harbingers monsters spawn. So it is worth it to run it if you're obviously going to, but yeah, those purple flowers used to wipe me out back in the day. What does that do? I don't want to click it. Might give me some sick buff or something. And then it's like, what's the point of like showing you the build if it's just like me with a sick buff? Alright. Can we go home now? Yeah, alright. Ah, crap, I accidentally clipped the shrine, whatever. It's only explodey shrine. You can see I somehow managed to supersede potato graphics and gone to like super potato graphics. I don't know how this happened, it only happened the last like day or so. But yeah, I've got like, this is my graphics now. That's not a headhunter. You might be wondering like why I'm skipping the shrines. Well, to me it's like, I'm just clicking the shrines out of habit, sorry. To me, what I like to do is just leave them until I find something good. Otherwise, it'll slow you down. And also, if you do get a Divine Shrine, which happened to me once last league, I did have that. I was doing the same thing where I didn't click them unless it was something good. And since I found my Divine Shrine later on, I could go back through and click all like the duplicate currency ones and stuff, and ended up with like 15 divines out of it, which was insane for one Divine Shrine. So that's why, because one day I may get a Divine Shrine again. So like I'll click them if like one says grand, and then I'll go back and click the rest of them. But I just ignore them otherwise. It's a big waste of time. Like if I just click them for like the lesser thingies, then it's like I don't even see those in my filter sometimes, you know. So, well, I do now, but yeah. Anyway, this is the build. It's pretty normal. Just a melee build, Boneshatter build, pretty much. You just play it like a Boneshatter build. Yes, every now and then you just skin yourself into the habit of pushing E to bring all your millions together. That's pretty much done. Even saved the portal by being right here. Okay, so that's a map. I'll show killing Elder. And I'll feed to Sirus a bit. But yeah, if I had to say like the pros and cons of this build, cons is obviously like, it's kind of medium core because you can lose something, you know? Actually, I'm in the wrong, should be in blood stance, not sand stance. But yeah, the Tainted Pack is just like so good on this build. Well, on every build. The South Poison. It's just like, feels just pointless to have Leech after it, you know. It's just like a way better Leech. Even though I am leeching, obviously, but you know. This build has some perks as well, because it is self-poison, so chaos damage over time heals it. It can do stuff like Cortex Puddles, the black Cortex Puddles, those heal the build. Sirus's Storms heal the build if it's, obviously if you're leeching. Things like that. You can tank Shaper Beam. See, look at that. Every 25 seconds he does that. Oh, gotta watch his eye. Oh, if this is the last fragment, this might be my last fragment for Uber Shaper. Oh, Uber Elder. Do that one. It is too. Alright, we can do Uber outer as well. So let's see what my watch's eye is. Chance to block, and I think this is like a good solid 20C. Ah, 2 divine. Not bad. Alright. We'll do Sirus, and then we'll do Uber. No, we'll do Uber out. Uber out. Might as well do Uber out first. Then we'll do Sirus. So I can't really remember, I'm supposed to kill someone before someone dies or some shit. Whatever. Ah, I should probably be in my, oh no, there's 2 people. My problem here is just finding the one I can damage. Really, you know, because as soon as one of them goes invulnerable, I start dying. Especially if I'm in front of that. Okay, who can I leech off? Ah, here we go. Nice. See, look at this, Pete. This is my naval dude, like, just constantly trying to kill me with this tidal wave, honestly. Okay, there we go. Who can I damage? As long as I'm leeching off someone, then I'm fine, you know? A ring? Okay. Nice. Alright. Now I'll kill Sirus. This time I'll remember to change my those. It's just because I'm going to be standing, don't really need blood rage, I'll check on stance of my own stand stance, the blood stance. I don't really need blood rage. Also, I'm just going to be standing on his meteors because don't really want to move, right? No point moving if you don't have to. I can't really hear the game sound because I've turned it right down. Actually, I might turn his dialogue up just so I know I'm going to get shot in the face. Don't immediately just run into storms and die to those, like I've done before. See, look at him. That's the naval officer again with that wave, just like trying to kill me. What was that? I should have brought a worm jar. Yep. We should come down one day before I die to all this shit. The fuck? What? What is happening? Excuse me, mate. Can't just sit up there all day. I've got work to do, mate. Alright. See, look at him just trying to kill me. Every time, that massive wave, I can't see anything. Man, if he put in those such good auras. It's like, yeah, he's just constantly trying to kill you. Alright, two phases, turtles struggling. Hopefully they make this this round. Oop. Need to get under him. It's going this way. Yep, don't know what I died to. It was it's my Spectre killing me again. see how he kills me? So the thing is that there's Sirus puts degens on the ground, and those are like the only thing that's a problem for this build, other than like, well, everything else. But like, yeah, and the naval officer just completely, yeah, he just covers them. So, is for a while his useless wave that I'm pretty sure just does actually nothing, goes across the screen once every 25 seconds. You just have no idea if the ground is going to kill you or not. So, yeah, I'm just stuck. If I had my worm jar, I could just run through those. Oh. Yep, okay. This is actually the most, let's say most fun. Okay, I'm gonna get the worm jar anyway. So I can just run through those. I wonder if it's gonna kill all my specters. Find out. I found it. I don't know what killed me then. I think that's the... because that was like an instant meteor or something? I had to look at the replay. Anyway, speak to him some more. Oh man, almost ran straight into that. Nope, we're fighting. I'm lagging. Wasn't he dead? Oh no, my tidal wave, dude, doing it again. Oh, so good when you can't see your screen. What even's the point of having a monitor on anyway? Why don't I just tear my monitor off and play PoE? That's a way better way to play it. Thanks, tidal wave, dude. You're really showing me the light. Yeah, so that's the big problem with this shitty perfect naval officer, dude. I don't care, I'm gonna tank this. I got Proj on, so can't do shit. And eventually... Alright. It almost killed me. Oh, Jesus, finally. Alright. That was painful. Sorry about that. That was mainly a skill issue, and also a naval officer issue. Okay, anyway, the build's shit, don't worry about it. Just play a different build, is my verdict. Nah, but it's a different take on Boneshatter. Yeah. It's an idea. With something, anyway. Weird for me, I'm moving to a new build to something a little bit more high end. And yeah. Thanks for watching my struggles. Look, hey, all my Spectres survived, and that's the main thing. And my Animate Guardian, so we are gaming. Well, anyway, thank you very much. I'll link my build in the description of the video anyway, and I'll catch you later.